the INAIR Pod and the XREAL 1S might just be the best place for spatial experience. The INAIR Pod just came out with a software update a few days ago, maybe a week ago or so. And this new update allows for, streaming of content in Ultra HD. So prior to this update, if you wanted to watch DRM limited contents from places like Netflix, Prime, Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, you had to watch it in standard resolution because of DRM limitations. Well, with this new update, that problem is solved. However, it introduces a new kind of issue or a new kind of inconvenience. So the INAIR Pod is great at a lot of things, compatible with a lot of different glasses, but one of the best features, or one of the most exciting features about the INAIR Pod, is AI 2D to 3D conversion. Now, the problem with this new update that allows for Ultra HD is that once you turn on the Ultra HD for streaming services, you will not be able to use AI 3D conversions anymore, which is kind of disappointing, because prior to this, one of the things that I said was I love the idea of being able to watch 3D content, but having standard resolution, 3D content just doesn't look good in standard resolution. So I would have liked for INAIR Pod to update it to Ultra HD. That way we can watch, higher resolution in 3D. The problem is now, if you want to use the Ultra HD, you no longer have access to the AI 2D to 3D conversion. Now, this is not an INAIR problem. This is a problem with just DRM in general. It's a huge limitations for all these companies. Not only do you lose the AI 2D to 3D conversion, you also lose some of those spatial experiences, like the curved screen, being able to have the spatial backgrounds with the, the stars and whatever in the background. You lose all of that. So the experience to watch a movie in Ultra HD is it's a bit different. It's still in 3DoF, which is great, and you can still do multi-windows, but even the multi-windows it looks different. Now, this is something that I can live with, but I realize if you want the best experience, you're gonna need to use the XREAL 1S. Here's why. So when you turn on the when you turn on Ultra HD, you lose the AI to the 3D conversion. However, the XREAL 1S still has native 2D to 3D conversion. This is also one of the biggest reasons why I gave the best AI 2D to 3D conversion to XREAL. Not because it had the best quality, but because it has the best, or the simplest, it has the easiest. It is the easiest to use because it was native right on the glasses, which means no DRM limitations, no PC limitations, no mobile limitations, no hardware limitations. It's right on the glasses. It does not matter what it is that is happening. As long as your device has a USB-C display output, this has a high chance of running AI 2D to 3D conversion. One of the big reasons why I kept saying that having 2D to 3D conversion native on the glasses is such a huge deal, big deal. But so now you can watch Ultra HD using XREAL's native AI to 3D conversion right on the glasses. So you connect the glasses to the INAIR Pod, and as you know, updates in the past now allows the XREAL 1S to get full 3DoF access on the pod, so you can still do head tracking, you can still have multi-windows and all that, while still having AI 2D to 3D conversion and in full Netflix resolution, full Disney, Paramount Plus, whatever it is that you want to watch, you can still have it in 3D and full screen. So, and also with the INAIR Pod, if you want to have 3D content, you can only watch one thing at the same time. So for example, if you want to watch Netflix in 3D, you can only watch. Now there is some workarounds which I don't quite remember, but for the most part you can only watch use one app in full 3D. With these glasses now, you can literally have the entire desktop multi-windows all in 3D. And this is why these two combinations give the best experience. Now you might say, what about other XREAL glasses that have AI 2D 3D conversion as well as the native 3D and all those stuff? Well, the reason why they don't work as well as the XREAL 1S is because, for one, since this update, I've been having issues with my XREAL 1, the regular one compatible with the pod. It still works, but you no longer have 3D. I don't know if it's a bug with mine or if it's a bug in general with the software. Whatever it is, the XREAL 1 in general does not have the head tracking that is built in. It still has its own head tracking, but you don't quite have the same head tracking when you're connected with the pod. And what about the XREAL 1 Pro? The XREAL 1 Pro works just as well as the XREAL 1S, but the problem is, for when I connect the XREAL 1 Pro to my Samsung DeX, to my PC, to my XREAL Beam Pro, I have a sharp display, I can see everything, but when I connect it to the INAIR Pod, there is so much more chromatic aberrations. The edges are a lot more blurry. It just doesn't feel as good. For some reason, I only experience this when I'm connected to the pod. It's better everywhere else, but when I'm connected to the pod, the experience is just not great. So, which is why I once again go with the XREAL 1S. It is sharp, it is brighter, and because you are using the 3D right on the INAIR Pod along with the glasses, you can actually increase the brightness of the XREAL 1S. So now you have access to a maximum brightness. The display is 1200p, is extremely sharp, very bright. The colors are vibrant, native 3D whenever you want. And if for some reason you want to use XREAL's ultra wide display, you can switch the mode and literally use the super ultra wide display modes on the glasses with the pod. So you have many different options. These two right here is literally the best spatial experience you can have as of right now. Now, once the Aura comes out with that puck, that might all change. But for now, I truly believe this is gonna be the best experience. And if you wanna have 6D, just switch the modes, and now you're gonna have the ability to use the camera to have 6D. This is crazy. These two combination is insane. Anyway, guys, if you have the XREAL 1S and you have the INAIR Pod, make sure to update. Now, there is something important to know about updating the pod, right? It's not your typical update. It's literally a flashing of the device. But the problem with this update is that the pod is not a typical Android device. So yes, you can back it up to Google One, but there is really no point in backing it up anyway, because as soon as it is time to reinstall it, there is no option to reinstall it onto the device. At least in my case, I didn't have an option to reinstall my backup. So there's really no point in updating. So there's really no point in backing it up. You can take screenshots of the apps that you have. That way you can try and remember, but there is no way to restore backup, which is kind of a major inconvenience because I had to reinstall all my apps and had to re-log in, and it was just kind of a pain to do an entire process again. But once you get that done, it's gonna be an incredible experience. Once again, this is another reason why I think that the INAIR Pod is worth it. Another reason why I think that the XREAL 1S is worth it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any question, drop it down in the comment section. I'll try and get to it. Help me get to 10K. We are very close. Thanks for watching. Peace.